So I'm back with another video today, and it's been, in fact I don't even think I've put up a video this year, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've kind of been having a little bit of a break. I've been busy with work and now I'm in a full-time job and stuff like that, so I've just been kind of busy with that, and then by the time I get home at night it's really difficult to film a video because of the light and everything. But I'm sitting down today, it's the weekend, I'm going to sit down and film maybe 2 or 3 videos to like pre-film them ready for you. So I thought for the first one I'd start off with a February favourites, and I'm actually quite spot on with the favourites on time this time. So normally it's kind of maybe a week after. This time I'm on the ball, I've got my favourites all in front of me. There is quite a few, but it's just kind of things I've been trying out or things that I've maybe rediscovered. So I'm just gonna get on with the video then. So the first favourite I've got, I'm going to start with beauty kind of bits, and then I've got some kind of body and miscellaneous kind of things. So I'm going to start off with the beauty things, and first one is, let's go with the most obvious one, and it's what I'm currently got on my lips today. So I'm not normally a red lip wearer. I kind of find a lot of them maybe too orange. I don't like that they make your teeth look a bit yellow, etc, etc. You all know the struggle of a red lip. But I finally found one that's not too drying, and it's cheap as well. It's a drugstore one, and it is the L'Oreal Collection Exclusive by Blake. It's one of the, do you know, the celebrity endorsed ones. They brought out the nudes, and I was a huge fan of Cheryl's nude. And then when I saw that these came out, Riche, that's the name. When I saw that these came out, I was really excited to try them, especially the Blake's red, and I'd heard a lot about that one. So I picked it up, and it's actually the perfect red for me, I feel. It just kind of makes your teeth look whiter than they naturally are, which everyone wants. And the formula is great. It is a matte, which for a red lip, I feel like matte's the best because you don't want it sliding around. It's hard enough to keep red lips on your lips anyway. But so yeah, so it's matte, and that is great, and it is actually a pure red. It is called pure red, but it is pure red, so it's just like that, and it is, as I said, what I've got on my lips today. So that has been a favourite throughout the month. So the next favourite is actually something that's been circulating around the blogosphere, YouTube areas for quite some time. I think it was released maybe the start of January, but I had to give it a go. It was on offer in Boots, and I just thought, why not give it a go. I didn't really believe much of the hype, but it turns out I actually love it, and it is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Lash Multiplying Mascara. So you've probably all seen it. It's been on multiple posts by bloggers and things. I've got a blog post scheduled to go up about this next week, so if you want to read kind of a bit more than I'm going to say, then just go and feel free to read that. So this is what I've got on my lashes right now. I'm not sure if you can actually see them, but as I said, there will be pictures on my blog. But I find this makes a huge difference. I mean, I use eyelash curlers every day. I just find that for me, they work better because my lashes, despite them being quite long, they are stick straight. So I use an eyelash curler, but I feel like I did try this one day without an eyelash curler, and it did actually kind of do a similar thing than it does when I curl my eyelashes. It is lengthening, but it's also voluminizing, and that's the thing that most mascaras I find lack. But this one kind of does everything, and I really like the effect that it has. It's not too dramatic, but it's not subtle. So I feel like this could be a staple in my makeup bag for a while. So that has been a favourite, and I'm sure it'll be a favourite for a few months now. So yeah, that is that. So moving slightly away from beauty now, not entirely, and it is 2 nail polishes that I've been loving. They are the same nail polish kind of make, brand, line, but they're just 2 different shades that I picked up, and they are the Model's Own, I believe it's Colour Chrome collection, yeah, and this one is in indigo, so it's kind of like a bluey purple almost, but they're all metallic shades, and they actually kind of do appear like they do on the bottle. So that is that one, and then the other one, which is the one I've kind of been loving the most, is Chrome Rose. It's basically rose gold. And it is this one. It's kind of looking a bit gold on the camera, but they do actually do a gold one, and this is definitely rose gold. And it is what I've got on my nails right now. You might be able to see that. So this is on my Instagram as well. I put up a picture a few days ago of me wearing this shade, so take a look at that if you want to have a look closer. But yeah, so these are really great. I think they're relatively new. I'm not sure if they came out in January maybe, but I've only got the 2 shades. I want to pick up maybe a pink and a purple from the collection, but I think that's all I'm really interested in. But these 2 are the ones I picked up first, and I like how they apply. They have a really wide brush, so I find I only have to maybe stroke on my nails twice, and then the whole nail is covered, which for me is great. And I applied 2 coats and it looked like this. So 2 coats is kind of the average for me. I don't mind applying 2 coats at all. So yeah, and they haven't chipped, and I've had this on my nails for almost a week now. So yeah, so for me they get a thumbs up, and they are definitely a favourite, so I'd advise you to pick them up if you see them. So now I've kind of got 4 items that don't really fit into the makeup beauty kind of category, but they are still like skincare, etc. So I thought I'd just show you these. So the first one is skincare, and it is by Origins, and this was a repurchase of mine that I purchased last year sometime. Really loved it, but then for some reason when it went out I just didn't repurchase it. I'm not really sure why, because now having repurchased it I just love it so much, and it just does a fantastic job. And it is the Origins Super Spot Remover. So it is in this teeny tiny little bottle. Rather expensive teeny tiny little bottle, but it does last a while, because you literally just tip a bit on your finger, like a tiny amount, and just rub it on any blemishes that you have. So I mean, I've had this a month now and I've not even used like a quarter of it, so it is going to last me a while, so the price probably is justified. But as I said, so you just dab a little bit on the blemishes that you have, and I usually put it on at night because it can be quite drying, and it does leave kind of a little bit of a residue on your face. So then in the morning I wash my face, and then you find that the spot is almost it doesn't disappear, but it almost has like dried up completely, and all the redness is reduced. I try to get at the spots before they've had chance to build, because then this really works. But if you kind of got an active spot, it does work, but it just takes a little bit longer to disappear. Now I have really oily skin, so that's probably why this works for me. But if you have dry skin, I'm not sure how this would go on yours. For me, this is definitely a favourite, and I'm so happy that I repurchased it. So that is the Origins Super Spot Remover. Next is another, I'd say sort of skincare, bath kind of body product, and it is by Soap & Glory, and it is Orangeasm Body Wash. Now I can't remember if I've already included this in the favourites, and I think I might have. If I have, I'm sorry, but clearly I am loving it if I'm including it again. So Soap & Glory has always been a brand that I've kind of loved, but I feel like there's so many products that I just want to try them all, and you just can't. So, because to get through all these bottles is going to take me absolutely ages. But this one has been my favourite, and I've been using it every time I've had a shower. So basically I like that it's got a pump, so it's easy. You can just put it in your shower and then pump it on your hand, and it's sorted. And it does really smell of oranges. I mean, I don't know why I'm smelling it, because you can't smell it, but it does. If you're ever in Boots, go and smell this, because it really does smell like oranges. So yes, that is a definite favourite. As I said, I apologise if I have included this already, but it clearly is a favourite, so yeah. Now on to another kind of scent related product, and it is a perfume. Now anyone who knows me will know that I have a real extensive collection of perfumes, like ridiculously amount of perfumes. I don't need this amount of perfumes, but I'm kind of drawn to all the nice bottles and the scents and things, and I just find that my collection has just grown ridiculously. But I am actually thinking of doing a perfume collection video, so let me know in the comments if that's something you want to see. I do have quite a lot, so it might be interesting for anyone who loves perfume as much as I do. But anyway, on to the favourite. So this is a new purchase for me. I bought it kind of at the beginning of the month. It was on sale, so, and it was kind of, it's a new release I believe, and it is Beyonce Heat Wild Orchid, I believe it's called. and I'm terrible at explaining perfumes, as you will see in my perfume collection video if I do that. But as the name suggests, it's Wild Orchid, so it is a very floral scent, and it's not something I would usually go for, but it does, I can sense some like musky tones in there, but I would suggest just go to Boots if you want to smell it. This is probably the most floral of the three that she has. The others are kind of more, one leans more to the vanilla side, I'd say, and then the other one is a little florally, but this one's definitely, as the name suggests, the most floral. And it's completely different for me. I don't wear floral perfumes. I'm more into like the vanilla, musky kind of strong scents, but this has been a favourite. I've been reaching to this quite often. I mean, I've only had it a month and it's already down to there, so I mean that's pretty impressive, seeing as I've got so many. But yeah, so that is a favourite. Go to Boots, smell it, you will love it too. Now the final favourite of this month, one that I have included a previous version of this in another favourites I think, but this is a new one that I've picked up, and it is a Tangle Teezer, and it is the limited edition Lulu Guinness kind of compact one, so it is little like that. Fits in your palm of your hand, and this one is the one that I keep in my bag. I have the standard bigger size ones. I have two of those actually. Funnily enough, I kind of use one when my hair is really clean, one when I've used dry shampoo, just so they don't mix up. I don't know if anyone else does that, maybe it's just me, but anyway. And then this one is kind of like a bag, keep it in my bag constantly, and I'm a sucker for the printed ones. And Lulu Guinness, I love anything Lulu Guinness, to be honest, so I had to pick this up. It was a no-brainer really. So I got this from Feel Unique, but you can, I've seen it in Topshop, and I've seen it, you get it on the Lulu Guinness website if you really want to. But yeah, so this is great. It's just, so it's got the print on the top, and then it's one of the compact ones, so it's just, the bristles are like that, and then it just, I like the compact ones because it means nothing in your bag gets scratched and the bristles don't get broken because it clips. Anyone who's tried a Tangle Teezer before will know that these are great. And I use them more for when I get out of the shower because my hair is just a tangled mess. But this one's great in my bag because I walk from the train station to where I work, and then obviously it's windy all the time in the UK, so I get there, my hair just looks like a huge mess. So this is great to just fix it up, sort it out. So that has been a definite favourite, and I just love the ones that are printed. They're just great. So yeah, that is that. So that's been all my favourites for the month of February. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if any of these things are your favourites, or just let me know what has been your favourite beauty product of the month. I'd love to hear it. Maybe I'll try it out, or maybe I have tried it out, who knows. So yeah, that is that. The next video I think maybe is a haul, so look out for that next week. I'm going to try and keep my schedule to one video a week, just so I'd rather get the content up regularly as opposed to more videos. So I think if I film, like pre-film a couple at the weekend, I can get them up in the week. So one video a week, expect it on a Tuesday or a Friday, more than likely, but that is where my video schedule will be. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. And don't forget to like this video, thumbs up, and hit subscribe if you want to see more videos. See you in my next one. Bye!